We got one NBA game today, Phoenix Suns versus the Clippers, and as always, I'll hop on PrizePicks and Underdog Fantasy and give you guys 3 or 4 bets I absolutely love in every single slate. Today, it's Thursday, November 6th. Yesterday, on the video, should have been a 3-1 day, went 2-2. We've still been on a 4-2 run. I'll go over that. Also, the VIP was, I think, 1 rebound away. Maybe it was 1 assist away from a full 4-0 sweep. We've been going crazy in the NBA. Before we go over any of that, I have found like 3 picks with some insane value on the slates where PrizePicks and Underdogs are literally giving us different lines. But before I go over that, guys, if you get this video to 50 likes, I will send an extra best bet in the pinned comment like I do every single video that gets to 50 likes. We got there yesterday, and in the pinned comment, I did have Keontae George under 7.5 assists. Absolutely crushed. I think we've hit 7 of 8 pinned comments this year. That's like an 88% win rate. You really want that extra bet. I'll give you guys 3 picks on the video and then pin another bet. So go down there and like the video, and while you're down there, go and subscribe. We make our best bets in the NBA every single day. You can check our channel. We don't miss a day. We've been super profitable, and I have found 3 picks with some crazy value. Before I go into any of this, the premium had a 3-in-1 day, a very good day on there as well. But if I'm going to tell you guys to do one thing, if you're literally going to take one thing away from this video, it's to get on Sleeper, use our code BROS, because they have the craziest deposit match I have ever seen. $20, no deposit necessary. You can literally go on there, not use any of your own money, get their $20. No other sportsbook does this. No other daily fantasy app does this. Use their money, build into a couple hundred with some profitable picks, and take that out. That's literally like a side hustle. I've never ever seen another app do this. Sleeper is where we are all absolutely cashing out. And if you have not taken advantage of the free $20, they'll give you no deposit necessary. That's the craziest part with code BROS. Go do that. It'll be top link in description, or you can download it on the App Store. I told you guys I can find value, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Go over here to Devin Booker, and you can see his PRA line on PrizePicks is 39.5. Go to Underdog Fantasy, 39. On Underdog Fantasy, it's 39.5. But on PrizePicks, it's at 39. Guys, my first pick is going to be better on PrizePicks. Second pick going to be better on Underdog. And my last pick is going to be better on PrizePicks. I always find the value. I always find where lines are higher, where lines are lower. That's why, if you guys truly want to be profitable, you got to be on all of these apps, because the more apps you're on, the more free money you can take advantage of, and the more lines you can shop PrizePicks and Underdog. We also have a code BROS. I'll go over those deposit matches after I tell you why I like Devin Booker over 39 PRA. So firstly, look at Devin Booker. Last 5 games has not missed this line once. If you notice something though, back in October 29th, he landed right on 39. If he does that again, you lose on Underdog. You only win this on PrizePicks. So 4 straight games he's been over, 1 game he pushed, so that's going to make our money back. We look at his games against the Clippers. Not amazing, but not terrible. You got to remember, a lot of these games last year, they really were just in a weird situation. So we played them one time this year already, 18-3-7. One of his worst games. It was a major blowout. So he only had 28 PRA, and that's why his line is a little bit lower than normal. But you got to remember, I don't expect this game to blow out. A lot of times when teams go out and blow each other, when they play each other again, it's really a different situation. My prediction is this game actually doesn't blow out, even though with the spread, even though with the Suns not looking too good. And I think all 3 of these plays together kind of go with that no blowout. So if you parlay these 3 picks, I think they do all have a good chance of hitting. Game before that, again, under only 30, but then before that, 41, 53. So has still hit in 2 of his last 5 games. Devin Booker, just in general, is this whole Phoenix Suns offense. We have seen him put up so much PRAs this season. We'll go to the Clippers and go against shooting guards. This is NBA defense against position, shows the best and worst matchups. In 2025, the Clippers are the 4th most points in all of the NBA to shooting guards. That's the reason I love it. They're not even that good of a matchup. I think the only way he goes under is a blowout. And my prediction is this game doesn't blow out, and all 3 of those picks kind of correlate towards that. The Clippers on rebounds, or it's kind of like middle of the pack, and then assists, same thing, kind of middle of the pack here. So it's a great matchup for points. That's the most important thing in PRA. Rebound and assist, not a bad matchup. Still has hit this in 4 straight games. We're getting a value on PrizePicks. I don't think this game blows out, so it's officially my best bet. Before, maybe not my best bet, my favorite pick is honestly probably my 3rd pick, but before the second bet, guys, what PrizePicks will give you with our code BROS, if you deposit anything into there, once you play your first $5, they'll add 50 into your account. So say you put in 20, play your first 5, now you have $70 on PrizePicks. It's literally free money they'll give you. Underdog will also do this with code BROS, but instead of $50, they'll give you 100. So say you put in 20, play your first 5, now you have 120 into your account. They also have these free picks. If you're on PrizePicks, you know You got the Taco Tuesdays, you got the free picks they randomly run. I showed you Sleeper also has this free pick. So with that $20, you can literally automatically win your first bet. So that's literally like $40 for free basically. Underdog has these as well. They have them in the NFL, they have them in the NBA. What I always say, guys, if you're on one of these apps, you know this is literally just free money to help build up your account, but it's literally a direct correlation. The more apps you're on, the more free money you can make. Because imagine on the same day all of these apps run one promo, you're literally making triple the amount of free profit. More apps you're on, that's why we got code bros to make sure you guys can play this on multiple apps, get all that free money, get all those free picks. You're literally going to be more profitable the more apps you are on. Pick number 2, we're going to go onto the same team. We're going to go to Jalen Green, and you can see his PRA line is at 18. Again, different than Underdog, 18.5. I'm actually going to take the lower. I think this does correlate well with a non-blowout, and then the third pick is also going to correlate with that. So the reason is Jalen Green, this is officially his first game this season for the Suns. I expect around 20 minutes played. If you look at his last 5 games, this is not a good representation because this was back when he was on Houston playing heavy minutes. Even in the playoffs, guys, he was not hitting this line. I forgot to say another reason about Devin Booker why I like this over. The Suns are not getting a lot of national televised games. These stars in the NBA know when they're on TV. This is the only game on the slate. He knows a lot of NBA fans are going to be watching this game. I think it's a good spot for Devin Booker, a star, to go out there and kind of shine on a bad team, where Jalen Green is kind of the opposite. Even in good, high minute games, his line was probably like 26.5 PRA back in the playoffs. He was terrible against this, being under 26 probably every single time in playoff games and nationally televised games. Jalen Green is not a guy that really goes out there and steps up. He kind of shrivels up, especially first game for the Suns with a lot of people watching. I just don't think he's going to get that many minutes. On Houston, he was getting like 30 plus minutes most games. Maybe in the playoffs it butchered it a little bit. This won't load here, but the reason I do like it, go to Jalen Green and go to his game log against the Clippers. You got to remember, guys, these are playing high minutes. So firstly, 15 minutes. That's what we could get this game. 8, way under PRAs. Plays 36, has a good game, 31. But he shot 20 shot attempts. I can guarantee he's not going to go out there and shoot that much. It's going to be a Devin Booker show. Grayson Allen's going to score. You got Mark Williams. I really don't think he goes out there and shoots a lot in his first game. Here, under, here, over, here, over. So he still has games where he's going under when he's playing his kind of higher minutes, but every game he has low minutes, he's going way under this. And you got to remember, on Phoenix, he's going to be shooting way less than he was on Houston. He's 28, 45, 36, 33, 35, 42, 31. He has not had a single efficient shooting game in the past 2 years against the Clippers. If you go for this, the last time he had an efficient game was in 2022. He's not going to shoot that much. I don't think he's going to be very efficient. I think it's a Devin Booker show, and I don't think this game blows out. So I really don't think Jalen Green's going to be getting those garbage minutes. That's why I think this correlates. The starting point guard's Booker. If it doesn't blow out, he's going to be playing a ton, and I don't really think Jalen Green steps up. That's why it's better on Underdog, because we can take the lower on 18.5. So say he lands right on 18, instead of pushing's fine, but we're actually going to win this pick. Before pick number 3, my favorite pick, and probably the pick that has the most value, the VIP. The VIP yesterday absolutely smacked. It was a 3-in-1 day, so close to a 4-0. We 4-0 sweep so many times. If you don't know what the VIP is, so on there we give away one free pick for completely free to whoever wants it. And to our paying premium VIP subscribers who make so much profit, we give out 4 extra best bets. If you click our Winible, second link in the description, here's the free plan. Get 1 extra best bet every single day. This is a no-brainer. Every single person watching this should be on the free VIP, but the premium, I sell this for super cheap, hitting at a 70% rate. We make so much profit in the NBA. It's going to pay for itself in 1 or 2 days. Then the rest of the week or the rest of the month will be straight profit. The VIP absolutely always has the boys on there. I want it as affordable as possible. I want as many people on here cashing it together. A big community. All the boys love these picks. 4 extra best bets every single day. Second link in the description. So pick number 3, we got to go over to the Clippers and get a guy on the Clippers, and I like Ivica Zubac. So if we go to Zubac here, let me show you how crazy this value is. If you go to Zubac and look at his assists, guys, you can take this on PrizePicks at even money. They're not going to butcher any payouts. Go over to Underdog Fantasy, and what do you see? You can play 2.5 assists, but it's a 0.89 multiplier. They're literally going to butcher your payout, so that's why this is way better on PrizePicks. Jalen Green's better on Underdog. Devin Booker and Zubac are better on PrizePicks. Sleeper also has value, guys. The more apps you're on, I'm telling you, it's an even curve here. The more apps you're on, the more profitable you are going to be. So looking at Zubac over his last 5 games, only hit this in 2 of his last 5. 3, 1, 2, 2, 3. Firstly, this does correlate with the no blowout thing. That's why I like playing all these picks together. If it doesn't blow out, Zubac is going to get his minutes. Devin Booker's going to get his minutes. Jalen Green's probably not going to play that much. So why do I like this, even though he's only been over in 2 of his last 5 games. Go back to NBA defense against position, go to center and look at assists here. Phoenix Sun give up the most assists in the NBA to centers, almost 6 a game. That is crazy. And if you go over to Zubac recently against the Suns, 4-3-4-1-3, has hit this in 4 of his last 5 games, playing those good minutes over the last 2 years. I really think Zubac is becoming a passer. He has some solid games, not becoming a passer, obviously. He's a rebounder and he's a scorer first, but in these good matchups, he has hit this in 80% of his last 5 games. Phoenix this year, the most assists in the NBA to centers. There's a reason Underdog is playing this and butchering the payout. It should not be at even money, and it's at even money right now on PrizePicks. Crazy value. I have found value on all 3 of these picks. Remember, guys, the more apps you're on, the more profitable you are going to be. If you're literally going to do one thing today, it's going to be download Sleeper. It's going to be use our code BROS, and it's going to be getting that free $20. First link in the description, or just download it from the App Store. The VIP, again, I'll send out 4 extra best bets. We're all cashing out together on there. And then PrizePicks and Underdog, also no-brainers, because that's where all the value is. The more apps you're on, the more profitable you are going to be. Love these 3 bets. Make sure you guys go down there and subscribe. Hit a like on this video, because once we hit that 50 like mark, I will send out an extra pin bet that has been hitting 7 out of 8 times this season. It's been crazy. Thank you much for watching. Go down there and subscribe, because we make our best bets in the NBA every single day. Let's go 3-0, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.